Well, I know that y'all never heard of this guy, Elvis Presley, before. But this next song we'd like to do for you is, well, it's a song that came out in 1956, just a couple of years ago. How many folks remember 1956? Raise your hand. Some of y'all aren't speaking up. Well, in 1956, Sam Phillips, y'all know who Sam Phillips is, owner of Sun Records, he sold Elvis's recording contract to RCA Victor for the sum of $50,000. Yeah. Doesn't seem like a lot of money, but in 1956, it was quite a bit. It was the most paid for any artist up until that time. Well, what folks don't know is Sam needed that money to save Sun Records. So he sold Elvis's recording contract, paid off his debt, saved the record label, and he had a little money left over. So he decided to invest it in this up-and-coming business y'all might have heard of called Holiday Inn. That's right. Sam was riding along in his brand new Lincoln when Elvis's first release for RCA came across the radio waves. And the first thought he had was that they were messing everything up. They had no idea what they were doing with Elvis Presley. Something like this right here. That's it. Thank you very much. Well, since my baby left, well, I found a place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of the lonely street that's heartbreak hotel. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely. I've been so lonely, I could die. For broken-hearted lovers to cry the gloom. They'll be so lonely, baby. They'll be so lonely. They'll be so lonely they could die. Well, now your baby leaves you, and you got a tale to tell. Just take a walk down lonely street to Heartbreak Hotel. Baby, you've been so lonely. You've been so lonely. You can die. Let's go. They've been so long on this journey. They've been so lonely, baby. They've been lonely. They've been so lonely they could die. What did you say? Thank you very much. Cheers, everybody. If you don't have a drink, shame on you. All right. Well, this next song we're going to do for you, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Phillips said he was riding along in that very same Lincoln when this release came across the radio waves. And he said it was at that moment he knew RCA had finally figured out what to do with the king of rock and roll. The song was called Don't Be Cruel. You know I can rhyme. Sing on, if you can't come around, at least ladies and gentlemen, I think that music is maybe, if not the most powerful, one of the most powerful things we can experience here in our lifetime. And I'm going to explain that to you. You see, you can hear a song you haven't heard in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. But the moment you hear that song, whatever memory you have tied to it, whatever emotions you have tied to it, come rushing back. It's like you're right back there, right? That's pretty powerful, ain't it? Yeah. And on top of that, we're all here this weekend celebrating the music of one man. That's pretty powerful. Now, this next song I'd like to do for you, many of you know this story, but it's a song that I hold very dear to my heart. It brings me a lot of joy every time I get an opportunity to sing it. It was a song that, I used to sing my youngest to sleep with every night after trying for a very long time to figure out how to get him to sleep at all. And so I'd like to do it for you right now, just for Nash.
Thank y'all so much. Well, I'm talking about memories and all that. I remember the first time I ever saw or heard Elvis, and I didn't know who he was at the time. All I knew is he was the coolest thing I'd ever seen or heard. And I was about 5 years old when I was walking through the living room of my parents' house, because I still lived at home at the time. And I glanced over at the television, and there he was in black and white, just like I Love Lucy. Yeah. And I found myself the next day at recess on the playground in kindergarten, praying nobody was looking at me, practicing my moves, you know. So if you would, go back with me to that big live oak tree in a little kindergarten playground down here in South Louisiana. Let's do a little jailhouse rock. Well, the next memory that's very important to me is, y'all, we just went through the 68 comeback special, and I didn't realize when I made the set list that I was going to do this song right after Nick just did it. So I'm sorry that you have to hear it twice. But it's my favorite song. Did I say that out loud? Well, y'all know what all happened, right? Elvis came out wearing that white suit with his name and big red lights behind it. And it was the only song that I'm pretty sure that was written for that specific night and that specific moment. As Elvis wanted to send a message out to the world with all the trouble that was going on at the time, and maybe it's a song that we should still listen to the lyrics to and we can learn from today. A song that says basically, no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you believe, just love one another and this world will be a better place. y'all hadn't figured out by now, we're just carrying right on through the years. We just passed up 1968. I'm not very good at math, but what comes next is 1969. And I'm not really sure what year this next song came out, but it's the 1970s, right? Still a little Burning Love. Now we're getting moving. Thank you. Well, thank you. Good night. What are we doing next? Let me chew my cheat sheet here. Oh, I said that out loud too, didn't I? Is that me? I thought I had that fixed. Changing doctors first thing tomorrow. This next song, ladies and gentlemen, was written by a guy named Eddie Rabbit. Yeah, y'all heard of Eddie, right? Country artist. That's right. The story goes that Eddie brought the song to Elvis. Elvis loved it. He wanted to record it, but he told Eddie, look, I want us both to record it. Either you record it or I'll record it. I think Eddie made a good choice. This one called Kentucky Rain.
I don't know why you're gone, but you're going to go far.
said yes, she's been here, but the memory wasn't clear. Was it yesterday? Oh wait, the day before. Finally for a ride to the preacher man who asked, when you're bound such a cold dark afternoon, let it go on through the rain as he listened, I explained, and it left me for the prayer that I find you. Into the rain is pouring down, and overhead the flood town that I was walking through. The rain in my shoes. Make sure I know what's saying over here. All right, this next song, ladies and gentlemen, well, I've been blessed enough to be in this business now for, gosh, 22 years. And I'm only 24, so figure that out. But this song got requested quite a bit when I first got started, and as we say in the business at the time, I didn't quite have the chops. And I decided before I even started doing this, I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it right, or I'm not going to do it at all. The respect I have for Elvis and his music, I wanted it to be right. I wanted to pay respect to him. So, I went to work. And after 22 years, I'm finally ready to try the song tonight. I'm kidding, of course, but this song, we are going to do it, but this song, it's so special it feels like the first time every time. Here we go. I'm so bad to think that you lied to me. I'm there without inside of me. You said our love was true, and you never mind. I used someone new, and it breaks my heart. Once more, and you never know. There's none. I'm so glad, because I still love you so. Oh, you hurt me like nobody else could ever do. I'll never Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate that very much. We all do. And this next song is, well, believe it or not, the last #1 that Elvis had. in 1969. It was a good year, I'm told. But still today, you know, we can all listen to Elvis anytime we want to, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, on your phone, on your radio, in your car, on your TV, thanks to Sirius XM. And after all these years, the #1 requested song on Sirius XM, the Elvis channel, is Suspicious Minds. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see, no, what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say. We can't go on together. Suspicious mind, and we can't feel like we suspicious mind. Oh, an old friend I know, I'm gonna say hello. Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, and where I've been. You can't see the tears of real life. We can't go on together, suspicious minds, and we can't feel our dreams, suspicious minds. Oh, all right, the tears. There's only a building line. Oh, you know I never lied to you. No, not much. Yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because we're caught in too much pain. I hope these pants don't care a thing. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, y'all. Cheers. Thank you. What's next? Oh, yeah. I should know that. Being I call my show Elvis My Way. Well, folks, thanks to you, I've been able to do what I love for a living for 22 years now. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because without you, I couldn't do it. And you've always allowed me to do it my way. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I've traveled each and every byway and more, much more than this I did my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charming course, each every step along the highway home. Much more than this I did my way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew, but I did all more than I could chew. Oh, through it all, the never down, I ended up and put it out. I fixed it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've not cried, had my failures, my choosing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and when I say not in a shadow, don't let me, I did my way. Oh, there's a man, oh, God, if I'm simply am not to say the words he truly feels, and not the words who wanted him. I took a blow and did it my way. I took a blow and did it my way. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. Well, this next song we all know very well. We better, we should be down here in South Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? All right. Everybody ready? We're going to see if they know what they're talking about. All right. Here we go.
every day before summertime. Go out and buy the broken hand. Take her to the boat side of the lawn. Smoker. Y'all thought it was me, but you know. I better take one more sip of water after all that. I'm just giving y'all a little time to catch your breath. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we all know how important gospel music was to Elvis. I don't know if you all know this, you probably do. But Elvis's gospel music was the only music he ever received Grammys for. This next song, ladies and gentlemen, is a song I believe is my favorite one of all the gospel songs that Elvis did, because I believe it truly says it all very simply. And you probably all know from experience, I know how low it can get, and I know there's one power that can bring you out any day. So just look up, ladies and gentlemen, and ask, because truly, how great thou art. Oh Lord, my God, when thine awesome wonder, consider all the worlds thy hands have made. I see the stars, and I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed.
Then I shall bow in humble adoration and there proclaim, oh my God, I know you are. My soul, Savior God, truly. How great love, how great It ain't even Sunday yet. Yes, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had a fantastic time here with you tonight, and I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you. If you didn't have a good time, look very closely. You are getting sleepy. I'd like to do one more for you, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a song I always like to dedicate to all the men and women who sacrificed so we could have the freedoms that we enjoy to this day in this country. We have any veterans here with us tonight? I'd like to recognize you out there. You stand to raise your hand. My deepest thank you to you folks and all the folks that have served and sacrificed, as well as their families, for their sacrifices. And this song is especially for all of you. God bless you. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Oh, land of
Little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die.